What is a workflow solution, and how does that help your customers?
When you think of workflow solutions, it's really a business process. It's a series of steps and tasks that you take that really enable you to get a job done in the most effective and efficient way. And how does it help our customers and how we deal with it? You really look at it from a standpoint of how we can dissect that process and then help them facilitate each level of that to make it easier and simpler and more automated, really saving them time and money.
What is the process that you go through to develop a workflow solution, and where does innovation fit into that process?
Good question. If you look at, we have a formal process called contextual design. It's a series of steps where we shadow a customer or a prospect. We understand how they work. So it's beyond just how they use our product, but really how they work day in and day out, how they might answer the phone, get involved in a meeting, have a discussion with a colleague, access information to create a decision or understand a decision better. And then by watching how they work, we format a workflow analysis around that in a business process. And then we innovate right there. So we look for areas where we can add to a more effective workflow or a more effective process to start to cut out time and effort and really help them get their job done.
Can you talk me through an example of how that development process works?
Yeah, a good example is when we do a tax return. If you think of that in the context of a set of source documents that comes in, paper files, 1099s you get from brokerage houses as an example, and they get hundreds of them sometimes. That was all a paper process. That came in, and what we saw happen is that paper process turned into manual data entry and review, and then manual execution beyond that. What we've done is we've automated that entire process. So now we take that data, automatically scan it into our products. We then link that product that's been scanned in a bookmarked PDF file. So it's very easy and logical for, in this case, a certified public accountant to do data entry, and then we link it right into the tax return. We do all that automated, so we've cut out all those manual steps from the time the data comes in to the time it populates a tax return. And again, that creates a workflow that's much more effective and efficient, and it drives that work to the least cost employees in the business.
What's the capital cost in developing these solutions, and what benefits do they bring to Wolters Kluwer?
Yeah, we always look at our investment year in year. You can't ever stop investing in these opportunities, so we take a certain amount of our capital each year invested in new processes and new developments. Again, as we go out and see the customers, we spend time in their offices, and then the benefits that come back to us is that we're able to create more product, we renew at a higher rate, which means more revenue for us and more cross-sell opportunities.
So if we go back to the tax return example, what are the cross-selling opportunities you see around that?
Well, the tax system is really a foundation for a lot of CCH products. We've got 17 products ranked in the top 100 in our industry, which is almost double our nearest competitor. So when we look at that with a strong foundation product and the integration we build and the workflows we build around that, that enables us to cross-sell more product, not only around income tax, but our scanning, document management, accounting and auditing, assurance services, information products. So there's a lot of spaces for us to go in adjacencies to that tax return. And those cross-selling opportunities become stronger and stronger as our customers use more and more of our product and service.
And what's going to help you stay ahead of your competition? Because presumably they're working in the same way.
We think that if we understand our customers better, we understand what their needs are, and we really focus on how fast we can meet those needs, that's a sustainable competitive advantage. And that's why we think we'll stay ahead of our competition.